pode é foda, né?
Hi everyone, welcome to Sisterhood Uncensored. I'm Kiana, and this is my big sis,
LaShawn.
And we would like to thank everyone for the love and support. We really appreciate it.
Yes,
and
thank you.
We do appreciate the comments and the topics that you guys asked us to discuss. And for today, we have social media, the effects on social media on dating. How do you feel about that, sis?
I feel that social media can play a part in dating, but also not.
Okay.
So, from where I stand on it, if you're dealing with someone that's going to use social media or other outlets to cause any friction in the relationship, I think that's an individual problem.
Mm-hmm.
Either you're dealing with a dishonest person or you're dealing with a cheater or someone. I don't think just because of social media, that person will cheat. I think a cheater is a cheater.
Mm-hmm.
And even if it wasn't social media, they may find another way to cheat. So that's my take on it. Also, it can mess up some relationships because you do have sneaky links. You have people DMing.
Sneaky links?
Yes.
What's a sneaky link? A sneaky link? What's that? What's a sneaky link?
For what I think, when you link up on a sneak, on a download,
And you do that from social media?
Social media. If you get the DMs and you're on Instagram, Facebook, you have this person liking your pictures in your inbox and stuff like that, and then one conversation leads to another. Then next thing you know, you guys sneaking and linking together. So it can, interfere with that relationship. But again, for me, I believe it's the individual who you're dealing with that makes those decisions to say, hey, look, let me inbox this person or let me get on this person's page.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how, I think.
And I agree with you too. For social media, what I don't like is when a person put their personal business on social media as far as with their partner. If you and your partner having an issue, you should not be posting that on social media or Facebook or Instagram. Like, that should be your business.
Okay.
Yeah. And I feel like a lot of people don't know how to keep things private.
So why do you think that is so? Why do you think people put their private business out on social media?
They're seeking attention.
Attention?
Because that's like me and my partner, we having an issue today, right? Me and my partner having an issue today. I'm going to go on Facebook rather than talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go on Facebook. He ain't this, he ain't that. He did this to me, he did that to me. And then I'm going to be looking crazy next week when we're hugged up taking pictures.
Yes.
And then you wonder why all these people are talking about you, because you give them access to your relationship.
Your personal business.
Yeah. So, and with social media, you need to set boundaries.
I agree. Absolutely.
And a lot of people don't know how to set boundaries. And it also, social media damages dating as well, because everything on social media is not real. Okay? Mm-hmm. Most of the stuff you see on social media is fake. And you're trying to compare your real life to someone's fake world.
So when you say that, what about these dating sites? Because that's, social media is the foundation of these dating sites. So how do you feel like that? The dating online is almost all the same.
Me personally, I don't prefer dating online. I prefer like to meet someone out and about. Like if you meet someone online, more power to you. I hope it goes well. But for me personally, I would rather meet someone while I'm out and about.
Okay.
So I get to see like the real you,
the real person.
Because on social media they got filters. They got all types of photo effects, Photoshop.
Yes, absolutely.
And to be honest with you, y'all getting kind of out of hand with the Photoshop now, because y'all look like two different people. Okay, but anywho, and that's another thing too. Like some people are basing how someone looks on social media. Rather than like, no, they're comparing themselves to to the women on social media. I'll say this: some of us are comparing ourselves to women on social media, and you have to understand that most of the time, you know, they have type of filters. They have the the Photoshop stuff going on.
Oh, it's tons of things.
The BBLs and everything. Like, first of all, sisters, you are beautiful just the way you are.
Yes.
You are beautiful just the way you are. So you don't have to change anything about yourself. So don't compare yourself to these women on social media, okay?
Now, with the BBLs, do you feel like that's a personal choice? I mean, I know. So, sisters, yes, you are beautiful. But say you have that sister who wants to get herself together, that, been trying different things and it haven't been working for her. So she goes and get the surgery. Do you feel like that's a personal choice within her, or you feel like she's trying to be like somebody else, or social media, or
Okay, so with that, a lot of women will say, oh, I'm doing it for me, but if you were doing it for you, you would take the time to eat right, go to the gym, because it's a process to get your body right. Now, if you're doing it for you, you would enjoy that process, because you're like, yes, I worked my butt off to get this way. It's for me. Now, when you go get the surgery, I feel like you're being lazy.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Because why can't you go work out? Why can't you hit the gym 2 or 3 times a week? Why can't you?
That was my point. Like, so some women, it may be harder for them, even if they're eating right, even if they in the gym and stuff. What if they're not seeing the results that they would like to see? I think maybe that's when they turn to.
No, you just want things quick, fast, in a hurry, so you can get the attention quick, fast, in a hurry.
So you think they're doing it for attention?
Of course. Because it's a lot of women out here that actually want that body and actually has that body because they did what they needed to do. It takes time.
Yeah.
And everybody's body type is not the same. People lose weight differently, or gain weight differently, or get toned differently. Everybody's body type is different. So you just gotta trust the process as far as exercising and dieting and doing what you need to do. So sometimes it may take a little longer, but you keep at it rather than run and get the surgery.
So you feel like they get the surgery to get online, to get the attention, for what? To get the guy, the man,
to get the guy,
to get somebody? Really? Oh, maybe. I guess
it is.
I
don't know. To me, in my opinion, that's what it is.
That's what it is. I would like to say, they will see celebrities and different women and stuff like that with a certain body type, and I could say that, yeah, and they will go out and try to do that as well. So I can agree with that.
Yeah, it's just, and also some women will think while they on social media, they'll say, hey, in order for me to get a man like this, I have to look a certain way.
Really? Okay.
So now they changing who they are to look to fit how the guy that they prefers.
Wow. That's really deep.
So
that's something I never really
you gotta think about that.
Thought about.
Because what's going on now? You have some women on social media and say, "Hey, I will only date I want to date a 6-figure man."
Yes. I've been hearing this
yes.
a lot.
Oh my gosh. A 6-figure man. He got to do this. He got to be this way. He got to put that and do this. Right? Meanwhile, it's like, well, what is your reality? Because are you around 6-figure men on a daily basis? And if you are they approaching you? Have you ever dated a 6-figure man? Do you know what their preference is? And 9 out of 10 times, 9 out of 10 times, some 6-figure men have a certain preference as far as body type, and that's when you have some women going out to get the BBLs.
So wait. So let me backtrack.
Go ahead.
You feel like the 6-figure guys want the women with the certain body type?
Some.
Like, and so the women will go out to get that body type, right?
Yes.
To be with that guy.
Exactly.
Wow.
So say, for instance, say
not true love to me at all.
Say
not good.
Say you're a 6-figure guy, right? And say I'm a little bit on the heavier side, right? But I know what you like because I see what you like, right? And I'm not that. And I don't have time to be hitting the gym and doing all that and eating right and do what I need to do because that takes time. I need to get you right now. I'm going to go and get the surgery because I know that's what you like.
But not half the times, I don't know the stats, but sometimes they don't make it off that table.
Exactly.
So you're doing this for a man that it's not even guaranteed that you're going to live through that surgery to be with that man.
Exactly.
That's scary.
That's the problem.
That's scary.
Listen, sisters, okay? I love you. We love you.
We love you.
Okay? Do not get your behind on that table for no BBL. You do not need it. Women are dying on the table
to get
a man. And fellas, don't let none of these women out here tell you that they went to go get a BBL for themselves because they lie.
They want to twerk.
They lie. Oh, did you see it? Sis,
what?
I seen this video. Wait, but before we move on, I gotta say this too because it's so disgusting. It's so disgusting to see how some of our sisters just put our black brothers down like that on social media, saying they ain't this, they ain't that, they deadbeats, they're this and that. No. And you talking negatively about our brothers on a public platform for the whole world to see, and that's so disgusting. And you basing that on the decisions, on the guys that you chose, okay? Because you never dated every single man in this world, so you can't base your opinion on every single guy in this world. That cut. It really disgusts me, like, just to see that because it's a lot of good men out here, okay? Just because they don't want you, or they probably did want you, but you didn't give them a time of day, so that's your fault. You need to choose to make better decisions on the men that you choose to have in your life. But for me, my father is a good man. Shout out to my dad, love you.
Shout out to my brother.
Thank you. My little brother is
all my brothers.
Man. I have a good man. So all the brothers, we love you and keep doing what you're doing. All the good men, we love you. We appreciate you. And I promise you, it's a lot of good women out here. And I just hope all the good men and all the good women find each other. I just had to say that because I was so disgusted because I'm tired of seeing videos like that. And it's just like our sisters get mad at our brothers because they're going off and trying to date women in other countries.
Now, I do want to say I don't agree with putting the brothers out on a platform, to make them look bad in front of the world. But I will say you do have some messed up brothers in this world.
You do.
You do. So, but I wouldn't agree, like I said, we're putting it out on a platform like our brothers ain't nothing, because there are great men out here. There is some great men that I'm around.
What y'all need to say is, first of all, you need to take accountability. That's a big word. Take accountability.
Brothers and sisters.
Okay?
Yes.
Take accountability on the guys that you chose.
Yes.
Okay? That's the first thing. Because just because you chose the guys that wasn't the best, you can't categorize every single guy out here.
Exactly.
And I don't like that, because you chose to have a kid with them, or you chose to sleep with them and they did you wrong. That's your fault.
Absolutely.
Take responsibility for that. Don't down other brothers who are good guys and who are there for their kids, good businessmen, good husbands.
And put them all in the same category.
No, and the same thing for the guys too.
The guys and the women, because all women are not bees, hoes, so yeah, let's let's take accountability.
Thank you. I that should be the topic of the day. Take accountability day. Like, and then I'm gonna leave that part alone. But first of all, sisters, please tell me this, right? You get a good guy, right? And you do him dirty, but then get mad because he moved on to someone else. What they call them now? The passport bros? Yeah, the passport bros. They're going on to other countries getting wives. Now, I don't know about you, but I would be like, what in the world? Because they're taking our brothers from you. Well, no, they're taking our brothers from us, and you're letting them. Like, you're letting them take the brothers from us. And then we get back to the social media, because you have a lot of women go on social media and say, if this guy is not like this, or if that guy is not like that, you shouldn't give him any time. You shouldn't be there for him and do this and do that for him. Like, what's wrong with catering to your man?
If he deserves to be catered to.
But that's the thing. If you make the right decision on the guys that you choose, you're going to have to question, should I be doing this? It's just automatic.
Sometimes. Not all the time. Because a lot of times you don't know people's intentions. You don't know where these men and women stand sometimes. So he can put up a whole front, treat you like you're number one, his queen, and have a whole nother relationship online, social media, family, married. So it's kind of like you need to know where you stand at with these things. Like, I want to say,
true.
It's fine to cater to your man, but it's like, make sure that man is really catering to you. Like,
of course,
100%. That's the sneaky link. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, no.
You never know. That's how the social media thing with relationships. I mean, some people can have a whole online relationship, not ever meet in person, but it becomes that emotional relationship with someone else. This man is physically living his life with you, together in a home, together, everything. And have someone every morning, good morning, how you doing? You will never know until you know.
Well,
so you just don't know sometimes.
To that means you're lacking something. Now we talking about if this is a good man.
But how do you know if that man treats you like the queen that you are? This is your king.
You'll know
until you find out.
You'll know.
Social media, you don't know.
Listen,
you wouldn't know.
In my opinion,
that's the whole
as long. Oh no, we ain't doing
that's the whole texting and the DM and that's what it is.
No,
you don't know.
No.
But in front of you, he's the perfect man. He's no one is perfect, but that's your king.
And you know what? That could happen.
You never know.
I'm not even on front. That could happen.
That's the social media thing. That's where So it happens.
It does. But
and you catering to him and you doing everything you're supposed to do and everything. But you never know. Like I said, it's an individual thing. If he's a cheater, he's gonna cheat.
Yeah, but you should know that. Like it's flat. When you're first dating.
You don't know.
Yes, you do.
You know a cheater when you see one? I can't.
I may not know a cheater when I see one,
can't.
but I know
Sometimes you
it's
can't
certain
tell.
type of it's certain things that you do, that you say, how you move. I'm watching how you move. I'm watching how you are. I'm watching how you talk.
If someone have alternative motives, you don't know, because that's in the dark. You won't know until it hits the light.
You won't know right away, but that's why you got to take your time when you're dating someone. You can't automatically jump in a relationship. You got to get to know them.
But it happens at any time in the relationship. You can do like 3 or 4 or 5 years with this man, and maybe at that 4 or 5 3-year mark, here he go. Text
but then, all right, but then let me
But then it's
this.
like, what do you do? Like,
you got to find out. So
how you find out?
People cheat because they're lacking something in a relationship. Something's missing. Something's not there. So they're going outside to look for it. So if you're in a relationship, get in the habit of, every now and then checking in. Babe, we good? Like, do you want to get better? Like, is there any things I can improve on? Can you improve on? Let's have a conversation.
No, yeah, like, everything's straight.
You got to check in.
And then what?
No.
I'm just saying, to the sisters who put it out there like these men, are not anything. It's probably, there are situations and stuff, and it's like you don't know like what situation that he took this woman in, like, or through. And again, I don't agree with blasting it all on the internet. I don't agree with that, but I do agree with, like, she probably at some point was doing everything she was supposed to do, and he probably did something very hurtful, very unforgiving,
But it's two sides to the story, so it takes two people. So we wouldn't know what they did, what she did, or what he did.
Yeah.
Something happened. It was a disconnect somewhere. And that's where you gotta have that healthy communication in too.
Absolutely. I agree.
So you could avoid all of that drama. Because who wants to go through that, No
one wants to go through a broken heart, No. But it happens. It's terrible.
It is. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, bye.
Bye.